is the technique video for Protective Diet's oil-free, gluten-free samosas. And we are going to line our baking sheet, preheat our oven, and set our batter aside. The next step, we've already created our filling, it's cooled, and we're working with our tapioca rice paper, and I prefer the round ones. And when working with these, I count out the 14 that I'm going to use and put my nice dry rice papers aside so they don't get wet when I'm working. You could also use the square rice papers. Those will work fine. I have water in my container just like it states on the directions. And I'm going to dip my rice paper in here. I'm not going to leave it soak as long as we do for the egg rolls. I'm going to leave this, you can see, very firm. With the textured side down, that will help with the rolling and sticking when we're working with these. We're using 2 tablespoons of our samosa filling. If we use too much filling, they'll actually break or explode in the oven. So then I'm folding this in half like this, and I'm sliding the filling over to the fold. And I'm leaving a top edge open here, and I'm folding this into thirds just like that. You can move the filling around, trying not to pack it too tight so that they don't break while they bake. Fold the top edge over, and as I'm working with this, my rice paper is softening up and becoming sticky and tacky and flexible. And the samosas are in all different shapes, generally a triangle, and it's normally a puffed pastry. So in Chicago, the samosas I had, they looked a lot like this. They were actually served on the platter like that, so I puffed mine up a little by doing that, just to make them resemble the samosas that I was accustomed to. I'm going to show you how to roll the square paper, just in case that's what you have in your Protective Diet pantry already from the egg rolls. And I'm just softening this up slightly. Still kind of crisp. Textured side down, and 2 tablespoons of filling. And this time I'm putting it kind of in the center half. This is just a guide so that you have an easy time rolling them, but you can do it however way you want. You can make them square. You could make them look like egg rolls if you like that design too. Technically, they are an Indian egg roll, is basically what they are. So then make it like this, make it like this. Do your best. Forget the rest. It's more about what they taste like than what they look like, okay? Going for that triangular shape. You could make it go this way. And then one more tip is to moisten the mat or the plate you're putting them on to wait for the batter so that they're easy to lift. If this is dry, they will stick to it. It's batter time. Give it a final whisk and start with your first one. And this batter is like cream-like. It's not thick paste-like, it's cream-like. Dipping, and I'm dripping, just like that. And onto my baking sheet. Last one. And how fun is this? Plant-based eating around the world with a Protective Diet, oil-free. And into the oven. Jerry, it's time to eat. Samosas are hot and out of the oven. Look at how gorgeous these are. So I want to show you, you can serve these with, of course, your plant-based yogurt. This one is the tamarind chutney. There's also the mango chutney. And this is our complete little Indian dinner, Jerry.
All right.
So we're having it with the Protective Diet dal, with some rice, and also the classic cucumber salad that I added some mixed greens with it. But I want to show you the inside of the samosa. Actually, the best way to see it is to take a bite. There you go. And inside, I like to put the tamarind chutney. This is really spicy tamarind chutney, but you could cool it off with the plant-based yogurt, like that. This is a great party starter. It's traditionally served in India with chai, with tea. So I have our Protective Diet chai going here, and they have it as like an afternoon snack, but I'm having it as a starter with this dinner. And they set up like that perfectly. You could actually set them out on a platter, all topped, and serve them as a starter at a party, a past starter. But I'm having them as our starter with the dal, the Protective Diet dal. Oh, that looks great, Jerry. I also want to show you, I put ruby rock kraut or some of my ferments on top of my Protective Diet dal. It's my favorite way to eat it. A Protective Diet just keeps getting better every week with every new protective recipe. Protection for humans,
animals,
and our planet. Take care.